What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and today's video is going to be not about Tekken, but about me. What a self-indulgent bastard, ain't I? But over the years, many people have linked this video to me and other videos we're going to take a look at, and they've been question marks going like, what the hell is this? What did I just watch? And they find it so weird that the biggest video on my channel in terms of views is a video called My Own Transformer, which I posted 12 years ago. It has 1.9 million views, and it is basically a 3D rendered transformer model and animation. And this is basically me. I watched the original Transformer movie by Michael Bay, came out in 2007. And it was the coolest thing, one of the coolest experiences I've had in a theater. I love movies and I love, you know, big blockbusters that are somewhat innovative, you know, do something new. And that whole blackout transformation sequence at the start of the movie to me was just like, it was like art. It was so beautiful. And I would dedicate years to try and replicate that. This one's kind of funny. So this is the first transformer I made in 3D, and that eventually turned into this. This is years later. This is a rig I made. I worked with 3D animation for a few years in different studios. I stopped doing it because I felt in the end it just wasn't for me, because I wanted to make my own movies. I didn't want to make someone else's movies, and that's what you always did in the studios. You worked with a director, you tried to create their vision, but after... and you're gonna tell that that's going to be the main point of this video, that I'm a huge nerd. Huge nerd. You know how much time I've spent with Tekken, trying to learn everything about Tekken. And when I discovered something else, I discovered 3D and wanted to make a transformer. I want to learn everything about it. And we're gonna watch another video where I do some martial arts and kicks and flips. I wanted to know all about that. And that's been me all my life. I just dive into these hobbies and they just mean the world to me. Like, I do like hanging out with friends, going out and grabbing a beer, you know, it's always nice. But what I like to do the most is just sit at home and grind away on my grinder app. No, but grind away with my hobbies, you know, and just create things and just stimulate this creative brain I have, I think. Yeah, I just want, a dream here was to just be able to make work on a Transformers movie or work in Hollywood, you know, something like that. But no, it never came into fruition because I worked in a couple of studios in Sweden, worked on some commercials and one feature-length film. But then I just felt like, you know what, this isn't for me. I need to make my own stuff. And as I'm doing this, of course, I'm doing my Tekken channel, you know, and all of that, the MainManSWE thing. This was back in 2013, I think. No, 14. This is 14. So yeah, I actually put that on the shelf, 3D. I stopped doing that. And now we're going to watch. This video is called Adrian 2002 to 2006, and this was posted 11 years ago, I think. But you will now see footage of me 2002 to 2006. So on some of these clips, like this one, I'm 16 years old. I am twice as old today and add 2 years. For those of you who have a hard time with math, that's 34 years. I'm twice as old as that guy and then some. It's just so remarkable to think of time, concept of time in that way, but I'm twice as old. I still remember doing that, you know, and thinking like, oh, I've lived for quite a while, you know, I've done stuff, and now I'm twice as old. It's like, Jesus. But so this was a main man who wanted to work, I had lots of dreams, who wanted to work, is that Li Shaolan, but with a very dirty haircut? I wanted to become a stuntman. I loved Jackie Chan movies. In Tekken, I loved the martial arts. I wanted to be able to do them myself. Where I'm I'm spinning around my youngest brother, Theodore. And interestingly, I'm 6'3". That's 190 centimeters. He is today 6'5", 195 centimeters. Large man. And also interestingly is that today my own son is that age and that size. Incredible. You'll see lots of different hairstyles, by the way, as this is over 4 years. Eddie Gordo! So yes, this was a main man who wanted to get into stunts and doing flips and stuff. But I think I was always a little bit too tall. I had very long legs as well. And I hated stretching. I mean, I've never been lazy with this stuff. Like that Transformer stuff, you have no idea how much time I've put into it. Tekken, you have no idea how much time I've put into it. That stuff, 4 hours per day during spring, summer, and fall. I would just go out and 4 hours per day I would stand on that lawn outside my father's house and just go at it. So some pretty clean stuff, but yeah, some stuff is really off in terms of, you know, the kicks, martial arts, the rotation of the hips, the extension of a kick isn't really there, and a lot of stuff. And you can tell how stiff I am, my big boner. No, but how I just didn't stretch enough. But it's so incredible looking back at this after all of this time. You gotta love that customization, by the way, with the golfing pajamas pants with the white belt, just to be very honest and show my level of skill. Oh god, I got really scared. For one frame you saw Leroy, and today it's like a horror movie. PTSD from all of the ranked battles playing against that guy. That's a pretty clean double leg. Or what's it called in Portuguese? In Brazil, what do they say? Armada dupla? I don't remember. But I had so much fun doing that, but I stopped... I mean, that was very inspired by watching Jackie Chan, Tekken, but also martial arts tricking. I don't know if people still do that. Whatever. I just went out on the lawn and I tried to do stuff that I've seen people do online and in Tekken. And you'd hurt yourself so much. But so much fun, you know, as a youngster doing that. Spent so much time doing that. And when I stopped doing it, I really injured myself. I tore my hamstring severely. My leg was twice as large and completely so dark blue, almost black. There was so much bleeding. And it would heal so slowly. It took me years to recover. But before that, I actually lost interest in this. After a few years, I was like, my heart's not here anymore. And I focused more on Tekken, and then 3D took over the year after there. And Tekken has always been at the back of my head. I started making combo videos in 2005. My YouTube channel went live in 2007, but I had already made combo videos for 2 years. But I remember thinking out on that lawn doing flips. I was thinking, and I promise I did this. It's too bad you can't make money doing Tekken videos, because I sure as hell love making Tekken videos. It's the best. But how could you ever make money doing that? It is impossible. And back then it was impossible. But then, thanks to there weren't even smartphones back then, and forget about streaming. But then, well, many years later, not just a few years later, here we are with Twitch, YouTube, and I never became a stuntman, you know? I never became a big 3D artist. Well, I mean, I did some okay 3D art, I think, and I was happy with that. But I did get a few people to watch my Kazuya combo movies in Tekken. So, yeah, I'm just... now you know about me, but I'm a huge nerd. Dives into projects and gets sort of a... Oh, I almost did this tunnel vision again. But where I just... I'm the happiest when I just grunt away in projects, hobbies, and interests. I can get interested in a lot of things. And I want to know all about them. I just don't want to know a single detail. I want to know everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching these videos with me. See me do some different stuff. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Take care, sir. Or gal.